Hey everyone, Lancelot Archer here. Happy New Year and welcome to the first Xur video of 2017. So this Friday, like last week, Xur has returned to the Vestain Outpost. Let's go see what our weekly vendor has for us this week. See if he has something good to start us off with for 2017. Alright. Oh, there's a queue. Can I cheekily get to the front? Thank you. Right, starting off with, he has a legacy engram. So obviously last week he had the exotic helmet engram, which was not a legacy one. So as you saw in the last video, I did actually manage to get a couple of 400 helmets. So that was good. So, but this obviously this week that's being rectified. So it's a legacy heavy engram. Alright, let's see, next one we have the Helm of Inmost Light for the Titan. So this is an intellect roll of max 95. So this helmet for Titans gain death from above and headstrong. So this is obviously the one that this will grant you the Superman punch, essentially is what it's giving you for free. So if you're running the striker class Titan and you want to go flying around everywhere with your super, it's a good one to do. It's also a fun thing to have. Haven't seen many people use it, but it's obviously still a subclass that people still use heavily in Crucible, and you know it's a fun thing to do. So you know if you haven't got it, pick it up. Next we have the young Ahamkara spine. Gauntlets for the Hunter. This is a discipline roll, max of 92. These gloves are the one with increased trip mine duration, gaining an additional trip mine charge. So yeah, if you haven't got these, these are definitely gloves to pick up if you're running the gunslinger class for a Hunter. Obviously the trip mines are still heavily used in Crucible, still a good place, still good to use for placements, you know, hold them off in competitions such as trials and so forth. You know, just all around, it's a good gloves. Good set of gloves if you haven't got them already. Okay, next we have the Light Beyond Nemesis for the Warlock. So this is an intellect roll, max of 94. This is the helmet which super generates an extra orb revive and be revived faster. So this essentially is the Warlock equivalent of the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Crest of Alpha Lupi being the chest piece for the Hunter and Titan, which allows them to have faster resing. So yeah, this is the Warlock equivalent. So it's a fairly good helmet. This was actually my very first exotic piece of armor, if I remember correctly, or my first exotic helmet I got when it first came out. So for me this was like a godsend. It was able to help me res a ton of people when we needed it to do for quick resing. Okay, and the weapon of choice this week is the Monte Carlo. Alright, so the Monte Carlo is the 350s, an auto rifle. Perks are dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee countdown and grants a chance for a fully charge of your melee ability with each kill. So if you're, for example, saying running a Hunter and you got your knives out, so if you use a knife and then kill a said guardian with the Monte Carlo straight after, you instantly regen a knife and melee attack back straight away. So you know if you're good with your melees and you're good with the Monte Carlo for that setup, this is a good weapon to have. Okay, so let's go see what we have next. So as we can see, the 3 of coins have returned. So we did go essentially 2 weeks at the end of last year where we did not have 3 of coins. Okay, so we've got the heavy ammo sensor back, the drives, and obviously we have the material conversions for motor lights and exotic shards. Okay, so that's that for this week. So I don't know, I think it's not bad for gear for this week. I mean, obviously, if you haven't got any of these, it's a great time to pick them up and obviously try and button them up to 400 as best you can. Yeah, the Monte Carlo, it's not a bad AR. Right now, with the Crucible based on a lot of speed, and rather over higher impacting weapons. You know, the Monte Carlo's not a bad AR. I haven't seen many people use it in Crucible of late, given where ARs are at the moment. But you know, you do get the odd match where you see some people just running around with it just for fun. So you know, if you want to have a fun time and not picked up the Monte Carlo yet, grab it. You know, it's not a bad thing to do. Okay, so that's it for this week. I hope everyone had a great New Year's. I will see you all in the next video next Friday. So have a great weekend, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.
An end will come.